talk about setting up to the golf ball. Now, first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that the club face is square to the target, no matter whether you're going to have to hit a high shot or a low shot. You always want to set the club face square to the target. We also want to make sure our hands are slightly ahead of the ball. Okay? This helps to make sure that we're making a descending blow to the ball. We don't want to catch any grass between the club face and the ball because that's going to make it spin a little differently, or not even spin. But we want a little bit of checkup because that's how we measure our distance. If we don't have any checkup, it's going to roll and roll and roll. We may not know consistently how far it's going to roll because we don't know. One shot may have a bunch of grass between it, the next one may have just a little bit of grass. We don't want to have that kind of variable. We want to have the same crisp shot every single time. So we need to make sure our hands are slightly ahead of it and that the ball is back in our stance. I say right about off my left ear here. Okay? It's about where we want the ball position to be for a chip shot. This is the same position that I recommend whether you're hitting a pitching wedge, sand wedge, there's 7-iron, 5-iron, whatever club you're going to use to hit the chip shot. Still, you want the ball position to be the same, you want the club face to be square to the target, and you definitely want your hands slightly ahead of the ball. The other thing I really want is to have your weight staying on your left side the whole time. I like it staying on the left foot. The reason is because it forces the lower body to stay out of the shot, and it only allows your shoulders to basically move this club back and forth. So we're going to have our club face square to our target. We're going to have the ball position slightly off of our right ear. Have the hands ahead. I'm going to grip down slightly on the club. Just have a little. I don't have to. I can be back here, but I do prefer to be a little bit closer to it, just to get my eyes a little bit more over the ball. It also does help us with a little bit of control of the club face to be able to do this. And it also does prevent the closer to the ball you get, the more of a descending blow it tends to help with. And we do want that descending blow, so we have our hands ahead, and we also have our weight on our front foot. And I'm going to just keep it there. We keep my hands in front of the shot, and I'm going to accelerate through the shot. Forget stance, forget grip, forget all of that stuff. This is by far the number one problem I see with amateurs. The problem is acceleration. They don't do it. What they do generally is they take a big, long backswing and then try to slow down at the bottom. With both chipping and pitching, I see it all the time. In fact, what you need is the exact opposite. You need to be almost pushing the ball to the hole. You want the acceleration to be going past the ball. So what I generally do with my students that have this issue is I'll take an object like a chair or a golf bag is really good and sturdy here, and it's very convenient to have. And I'll set a ball pretty close to the bag here, only, I'd say maybe about 2 feet. Depends on how far I'm planning on hitting it. And all I'm trying to get them to do is instead of trying to take this big long backswing back here and then trying to slow down to the ball, we need to give them some sort of object that gets in their way so they can't take it back as far. And instead, now you have to force the acceleration through the shot. I hope that those are some pretty key elements to your chipping game now. I hope you take them out to the golf course and practice them, because being able to chip around these greens, as you know, is a huge factor in being able to score low.